Try in Hindi. Say something.
In Hindi, what I can say?
Tell people where are we? What place is this? How did we come here?
In Hindi, all these things.
Achha, but just tell everybody where are we right now?
Okay, we are in Lancashire.
Hindi.
In Hindi, it's very tough, yeah.
I didn't do that, yeah, Shri. I'll do it seriously. Okay, so अभी हम लोग ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड में आए हुए हैं यहाँ पर. बाय द वे वी जस्ट गॉट टू नो देयर आर 2 stadiums here. One is in Manchester Stadium where I think it's a cricket stadium this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this
The
one
county
is
cricket stadium.
so this one is United Stadium. This is the main one, the bigger one. I think the football stadium. We're actually going to see both. Let's see. So अभी we're going to go inside and find out इसका टिकट कितना है, tour timing, all that. हम यहाँ पर actually पहले हम फ्री बस से आने वाले थे. There's this service called free bus service book. It's 1 day pass जिसमें 90 minutes pay करके we can go around the travel whole day. We can go wherever we want. So let me take you where we are right now.
Yeah.
The weather, the sun looks so nice here. Feels so nice. Yes.
So people are getting into the stand. Let's follow them. Let's see
Welcome
how.
to Old Trafford. Yay. Thank you. So we now know that there's nothing happening today. There are no matches, not even the local ones. But we'll just simply see what this place is like and show you guys too. Got it. So it's going to be 1 hour tour. They are going to show us around the changing room, everything basically. I think. Hoping.
Show them the materials
So
that they used to make the kit.
What materials have been used to make the kits? These are the materials. So this is basically padded goalkeeper shirt. The wall of legends.
So I will lead the way, please follow me, don't walk into toilets or anywhere where you might get lost. And there's tours every 10 minutes, so we have to move on at a certain time. So when I lead, you follow me, okay?
All right.
Time for photographs here.
Thanks.
Seat on the end of that row there, please, right the way
This one?
across. Yeah.
All right. इधर.
We are in the stadium.
Anybody not support United? Do you support United?
Dare to say anything.
Yeah, we're not great at the moment. So not very good. Hopefully next season might be better.
Yeah.
So we've just come from the letter S where those people are now. So you can see the 3 tiers of the biggest stand, the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. The flags on the roof represent the countries of the first team squad players. As I said before, this is the Sir Bobby Charlton stand. Not as high as the others, because there's a railway line behind here and private houses on the other side of the track, so they can't build up and out on this side at this time. This area, these platforms, all the way around here, are for disabled supporters, people in wheelchairs, 2 in each space, 2 carers next to them, all the way around. And seats down here are for blind and partially sighted supporters, and they get issued with headphones and they get live match commentary from MUTV.
That's
They have a carer with them as well. This is where the away supporters sit. The away supporters are always segregated from the United supporters in this corner here. So away supporters only, and they are allowed 3,100 seats. If it's a cup match, FA Cup, they are allowed 9,000 seats. If they bring that many, they go on the top up there as well. So when Middlesbrough beat us a couple of months ago, they brought 9,000 and they were up the top there as well.
So how many seats in total?
Pardon?
How many seats in total?
75,000.
75,000.
It's the biggest English
Stadium.
club football stadium. So that's 25,000 that one. Now, the Stretford end there, it became known as the Stretford end from early days here, simply because Stretford is the next town in that direction. The East Stand here, outside there is the front of the stadium where the mega store is, and the statues of Sir Matt Busby and the United Trinity, George Best, Dennis Law. This is what the stadium looked like on the first ever match, that first match. Come down. That picture there with the goalkeeper, that is what is now the Sir Alex Ferguson stand, the biggest stand over there. And the last match down here, the last match of the first Premiership season, 92-93, which we won. And then the following season, the tunnel and dressing rooms were moved to where we're going shortly. That picture there is the first match after the Munich air crash, when 8 players died. Bill Folks and Harry Gregg, the goalkeeper, survived the Munich air crash, and they were coming down here playing 13 days after the crash. Yeah. Walls, if you just probably can't see it. These walls are 2 foot thick solid concrete. In the Second World War, the ground was bombed and very badly damaged. German bombers, very badly damaged. So after the war, the whole stadium had to be rebuilt. But these walls remain standing. So to keep the history, they rebuilt round this original tunnel. That's why it's the only part that remains today. Behind there, tactics board, electronic tactics board, media screen, big television, a whiteboard there, fridge for energy drinks, energy gels, energy snacks. They don't seem to have worked this season, so we should be looking at changing that.
Tactics board, does it?
Yeah, that doesn't work, does it? Because they can't be bothered. There's 2 ice baths here. So, showers, toilets. These ice baths are full of ice cold water, just under freezing. And the player, one at a time, after the match, One goes up the steps in there, one that way, for 2 minutes, chest high. 2 minutes, and then a warm shower. That aids body recovery. Bruising, swelling, strains, brings down temperature, and Ronaldo can stay in there for half an hour, easy.
Oh my god.
This leads into the tunnel.
We're going out again.
Team's dressing room is there, and 8 minutes before kick-off, the referee in his dressing room presses a button which sets off a bell in both dressing rooms. It's like a school bell, and then the players come and line up here. They line up, and the referee and linesman lead both teams out onto the pitch together to the halfway line for the pre-match presentation.
We do that.
We're now directly underneath the TV camera gantry. That is where the main television cameras go, the cameramen and commentators. To get in there, they go through the grey door at the top, up a lift onto the roof, across the roof and down the steps there, into the gantry. This is Ronaldo in here when he first came to start. Yeah. See it? That was when he was just a young lad then. So this is the press conference room where the managers do the after-match press conference. Both managers come in here. The away team manager first, and then the United manager separate for about 10 minutes, and they answer questions from the journalists, questions and answers for about 10 minutes. No players in here, managers only. This room used to be used when a new player came to the club with Sir Alex and was unveiled to the press in here, what they used to call a signing on press conference. And that was in the 1990s. The first one was Dion Dublin. Probably most of you have never heard of Dion Dublin. He does that, yeah, and Match of the Day and so on. But he was the first, and he got a bad leg break straight away virtually. So Sir Alex had to go and buy somebody else. That was Eric Cantona.
What was your experience?
Yeah, it's too good. It's worth every penny.
Yeah.
But we got the opportunity to get into all the stands and know the history of the stadiums.
Yeah. Did you know that guy who was showing us around was almost 100 years old?
Just so.
He said the stadium is as old as me.
Oh my god. What well?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a saying probably, but he's old.
Okay.
Alright. So we're done with the tour. Here's the certificate. Story of our great club in all its glory on the Manchester United Museum and Stadium tour on 24th of April. So and we've got a little something as a souvenir. It was a great tour. I mean, I think it's worth £35. That costed us £35 each. which in the beginning I felt was a little expensive, but to be honest, 1 hour of tour, it's worth each penny. They literally show you around every corner of the stadium, not every corner basically.
Every stance.
Every stance of the. So I'm not a football lover, and I've never seen any match to be honest, but I loved it. So I can imagine somebody who follows football how much they're going to connect to this place, and this was amazing, amazing, lovely experience. Bye.